Rise Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We'll see Atlanta facing the New Orleans Pelicans. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Edwards is out there with Maxey. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then it's Barrett, and it's Oliver, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Harris, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players all collectively put together are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
The first free throw is good.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
And Harris drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Mobley sets the pick for Maxey. The 10-footer. It's good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Brunson. It's up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
From the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Outside Edwards. A 3. Doesn't go for him. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, David. They're going to go up against some great shooters, no doubt about it.
I like that they've zeroed in on a specific problem they want to solve. Curious to see their game plan early on.
Well, lots of energy and lots of effort and lots of great reads. That's how you stay connected to the shooter.
Now Brunson. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
Tobias there taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
Up top, Maxey. Guarded by Doncic. Edwards against Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. New Orleans leading by 3. Doncic right side. Mobley with the block. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Barrett finds Maxey. Right side, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Harris passes to Brunson. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. For the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now Barrett. Six on the shot clock. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
Here's Brunson. Edwards with the block. Kispert wide open. He fires. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Here's Oliver. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Doncic passes to Okongwu. And Brunson has it in the corner. Doncic finds Harris. To the paint. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Now, here's Okongwu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Okongwu with the screen for Doncic. No good from outside. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Edwards against Brunson. Okongwu with the screen for Doncic. Okongwu kicks to Harris. Mobley with the block.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside, Maxey. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Doncic passes to Brunson. A fader. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Back to Edwards. There's the triple. Traps in the tray.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Atlanta making some changes. Smith checked in for Oliver. Ivy comes in for Edwards. And Halliburton subbed in for Maxey. Wesley with the ball. And there's the pass to Sabonis. It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Barrett. Smith outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Atlanta, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Smith. Both good from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Wesley. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey. The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Atlanta leading by 3. Inside. Here's Smith. And it goes down 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brunson kicks to Jackson. Sabonis is screen on Smith. And Jackson gets it to go.
Kind of like playing in a rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Passes it to Barrett. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
For 3.
Barrett's got 10 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Ellis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here's Brunson. Jackson. Great positioning on the putback.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Ivy. He feeds it to Smith. Over Jackson. Mobley trying to free himself up. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Brunson the pass to Jackson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Brunson. From 12 feet out. Rebound by Smith. Now here's Ivy. Brunson covering. Yes, that goes in. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's West. Now Brunson unloads from 13. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Brunson. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now the pass to Barrett. Over Ellis. That shot off the mark. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. We've got 1:55 left in the first. And stolen by Mobley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
First one falls for him. Pools checked in for Barrett. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point lead. Halliburton with it. No points in the game yet for him. Ivy passes to Mobley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Now Poole following the three-point attempt by Isaiah Jackson. Brunson scanning the floor. Shoots over Poole. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Smith outside, lets the three fly, and he's good on the three ball. And now an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Wesley against Halliburton. From deep. It's rebounded by Poole.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Mobley. Shoots the three. Another three for Atlanta.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Sabonis. Fades back, and that one is good.
Not something we see a ton of from Domantas Sabonis, but he focuses that time and gets it to go.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Atlanta leads by 12. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And here is Kispert. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Oliver. Anthony Edwards out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard position.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Outside Edwards. The tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No good there. Some solid defense from Harris.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Now, here's Doncic. There's the three. No good. Shot missing. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Basket Poole. Fires from deep. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Pelicans trail by 8. Markkanen dishes to Harris. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Basket Poole to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. Kispert, no good. Doncic against Poole. Left side, Maxey. Poole against Doncic. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his first 2 points of the night. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fan?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's Doncic after the basket by Atlanta. Poole kicks to Maxey. Poole with the screen for Maxey. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans trail by 10. And the pass to Okongwu. And here is Markkanen. Pass to Okongwu. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Harris passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Poole. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I don't think that's at the top of the menu of shots that Jordan Poole likes to take, but he can knock it down with touch.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Atlanta. Pelicans trail by 10. Now here's Kispert. Doncic outside. Drives to the hoop.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That one is off.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
Good on the second free throw. Atlanta leading by 9. Maxey passes to Edwards. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 7.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Passes to Maxey. Over Doncic. Markkanen pulls it in. Maxey's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Down by 12. Takes a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards finds Maxey. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Maxey. Pocket 6. Down low, Mobley. That shot off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Kispert. The dish to Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Markkanen. Rebound, Atlanta.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Edwards passes to Maxey. Back to Edwards from downtown. Rebound by Kispert.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Pass to Okongwu. He dishes it to Doncic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And the Hornets going with the whole new group out there. And then for Atlanta, Smith checked in for Evan Mobley. Ivy comes in for Edwards. And Halliburton subbed in for Maxey. Now Halliburton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Halliburton.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jackson dishes to Ellis. Spins. There's the pass to West. Jackson with the screen. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Tyrese Maxey.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now, here is Halliburton. Oliver. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brunson kicks to Jackson. Brunson sets a screen for Jackson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jackson's got his third basket of the night.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
They set the pick. Barrett the pass to Oliver. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans trail by 12. Ellis outside. Pass to Wesley. Jackson a screen on Halliburton. Feeds to Jackson. And stolen by Barrett. Halliburton outside. And here's Ivy. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Pelicans. Season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Sabonis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 14-point game. Wesley against Halliburton. Had a hand on it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Atlanta on D. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Brunson. Blocked again. Halliburton with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target, and R.J. taking care of the rest.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Ellis. Passes it to Wesley. Over Barrett. And the Pelicans miss again.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Smith. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smith's got 11.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Ellis. It's Wesley on the wing. Lets it go from deep. A shot off that time. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 17-7 run. Halliburton passes to Ivy. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Screen by Sabonis. Pass to Wesley. Takes a three. Atlanta with the rebound. Barrett's got his fourth rebound in this one.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Halliburton against Wesley. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Smith, no good. Pelicans trail by 20. Here's Wesley. The pass to Brunson. Sabonis sets the pick for Brunson. Looking to get back on track here. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Oliver. Over Sabonis. Oliver's shot is good. Oliver's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And so it's Atlanta holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tobias Harris is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Kispert. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Harris looking it over. Kispert kicks to Brunson. Harris a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Brunson no good. Atlanta leading by 22. Barrett dishes to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Oliver passes to Maxey. Here is Edwards. Passes it to Mobley. Wing shot on the way. Pelicans with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Brunson. Doncic with it. New Orleans moving it around. And Kispert with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. And it's Maxey with the ball for Atlanta. 22 is their biggest lead. And there's the pass to Barrett. Back to Maxey. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And Atlanta leads by 21.
And that's a good heads-up play there from R.J.
Doncic against Maxey. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Atlanta. Barrett kicks to Maxey. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 7 points.
And Sherman, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Rebound by Kispert. Pelicans trail by 21. Doncic outside. Now the feed to Okongwu. Kispert. And the 3 off target.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
He's such a versatile player as a combo guard, and with that great size, it can allow him to set up teammates.
And here are the Pelicans now after the basket by Atlanta. Doncic feeling it out. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over Doncic. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Doncic against Maxey. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 9.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Now, here's Barrett. Tight defense on him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul.
For Atlanta, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
For the away team, R.J. Barrett. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively, so his game is growing.
New Orleans making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Poole's checked in for Edwards. The Pelicans really having a tough go here. Doncic passes to Harris. That shot misses. Nice D from Barrett. Maxey looking it over. Passes it to Barrett. Doubled by Okongwu. That's good from Poole on the assist from Barrett. Poole's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Doncic dishes to Harris. To the paint, and stolen by Mobley. Here's Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
It'd be interesting to go back through this film in particular and see if there was an emphasis to get that ball down low, get it in the paint. Tonight, they've done that. It's paid off.
And he can't hit the second.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from the challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
For 3, Harris drills the three-pointer. Harris has got 7 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Barrett. Harris on the double team. Out to the wing. Here's Oliver. Atlanta again missing. And here's New Orleans now. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Markkanen against Mobley. Outside, Maxey. Back to Poole. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Doncic. Markkanen pulls it in. Kicks it to Doncic. Now here's Markkanen. Doncic outside. Markkanen a screen on Barrett. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Doncic against Maxey. Now Mobley. He's got 12. Now the basket Poole. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here is Harris. He has 7, 14 feet away, and it's Oliver with the rebound. Oliver's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Mobley finds Maxey. Now here's Poole. Down low, here's Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Harris.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Barrett nails both of them.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Steps back. Jackson down low. Garrett covering. Ellis kicks to Jackson. Wesley against Halliburton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Atlanta making a switch here. Stewart's checked in.
Isaiah Stewart.
There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Wesley against Halliburton. Stewart trying to get open. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
And here is Wesley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul.
The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Wesley, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Halliburton with it. Smith with a screen on Wesley. Halliburton, and he gets the bucket. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Kispert. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Jackson. Pass to Wesley. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? And the layup is up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Poole. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Sabonis sets the pick for Ellis. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Ellis.
And that's Sabonis just really sticking with his shot.
Sabonis has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Halliburton outside. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Wesley on the wing. He kicks it to Kispert. There's the pass to Wesley. Nailed from three-point land. Wesley's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Wesley the pass to Sabonis. Basket counts. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here is Smith. 11 points in the game. And here's Poole for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Jackson a screen on Halliburton. Here's Wesley. Kicks it out to Ellis. Just his first attempt. Again, the Pelicans score.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch. I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
With the drive, a shot's good from Kispert.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Poole. 10 points for him. Halliburton outside. Here's Ivy. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Atlanta cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Smith. Ivy is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Edwards. And it's Oliver in at the 5, down low. It's good.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Outside Jackson. Markkanen kicks to Brunson. He feeds it to Jackson. And there it is for him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Ivy. Brunson covering. Halliburton outside. Off target with his 3. Here's Markkanen. It's tipped. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Screen by Smith. Here's Ivy. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Jackson finds Doncic. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Doncic. Takes the 3. And it's Oliver with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Picked by Markkanen. Brunson kicks to Markkanen. No good on the 3. Dishes it to Ivy. Passes to Edwards. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Now Halliburton, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And here's Ivy. Out to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Pelicans. Over Ivy. And the shot is long. And Atlanta has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
New Orleans with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They need this one. And it's Doncic missing.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Murphy's checked in, and Maxey's subbed in for Ivy. And he's good on the second. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
At the top of the key, Mitchell. On the wing, Milton. Marking in a screen on Edwards. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Smith sets the pick for Joseph. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here are the Pelicans now. Pass to Milton. Pick by Markkanen. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Now, here's Mitchell. Now, Brunson. Here's Milton. The three-pointer, no good. Stolen by Markkanen. On the wing, Milton. Takes the 13-footer. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense. Capable of getting up to block shots.
Outside, Joseph. This one for three. Pelicans with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Over Edwards. And the Pelicans miss again. Outside, Maxey. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Smith's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Mitchell against Joseph. With the floater. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Atlanta. Points in the fourth quarter. Maxey against Brunson. Maxey passes to Joseph. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
On the wing, Milton. Markkanen a screen on Edwards. They could use a bucket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
That free throw, no good.
And all those missed opportunities at the line are starting to add up on them in this half. If they go on to lose this game, that'll be the first thing they point to.
Mobley, he's checked in for Atlanta. Poole comes in for Joseph. He hits the second from the line. Maxey with it. Smith sets the pick for Maxey. The pass to Poole. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Okongwu's now got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Milton. Edwards defending. Now here's Milton. 6 to shoot. Markkanen a screen on Edwards. Mitchell wide open. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Maxey. The 3 from Poole. He can't get that one to fall. Poole's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. And here's Milton. There's the dish to Markkanen. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
The first free throw is good.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pelicans. Ellis comes in for Mitchell. Halliburton's checked in for Atlanta. And Markkanen drops them both. And so it's Atlanta with it. Now Halliburton. To the middle. Stolen by Ellis. Halliburton against Wesley. Kicks it to Ellis. Pass to Wesley. Harris outside. And the Pelicans miss again.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Ellis goes in, tries the spin move. Outside, Markkanen. Wesley against Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. And it's Wesley missing. Here's Atlanta. Halliburton with it. Passes it to Poole. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
And here is Wesley after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Oliver's checked in for Atlanta. Ivy comes in for Poole. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Ivy. Lobbed up there for...
Wow. And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now here is Harris. Feeds to Markkanen. The shot, no good. Smith with the defensive effort. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Ivy. Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Okongwu.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Anthony Edwards.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Here's Halliburton. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Ivy with the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Wesley. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Halliburton. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.